Look, chasing startup growth without real, sharp data is like driving blind on a highway at night. Reckless in the worst way. Everyone talks about gut feeling, hype, or buzzwords, but here's the brutal truth. If you're not using data to slice through noise and dig deep into what's actually working, you're wasting time, money, and people's lives. You know that feeling when you pour everything in, but the results aren't there? When portfolios just sit, stagnant or worse, slide backward? That's the pain of flying blind, frustrating as hell. It's maddening to invest in founders who promise the moon, but deliver dust because nobody's holding them accountable with cold, hard facts. But it doesn't have to be that way. What if every move, every bet, every pivot was lit up by data so clean and raw, it shoves doubt aside and forces clarity? Not dashboards full of vanity metrics, not fancy slides, but real, ruthless insights that expose where your startups actually bleed or thrive. You have to dig for the right signals, not just top-line revenue or user counts, but retention by cohort, unit economics down to the penny, product usage patterns that reveal whether customers love it or tolerate it. If you're not demanding that level of granularity and drilling down to identify bottlenecks no one else sees, you're leaving growth on the table. You're handing chances to someone else who gets it. Here's what you do right now. Start by demanding founders bring you leading indicators, not trailing ones. Don't accept we grew X% without asking why, who exactly, and what's next. Push them to map out their entire user journey and show you where they win and where they lose those users daily. Track how long it takes to turn a lead into revenue, how many fall off at each step. Use rolling cohorts to test assumptions monthly, not quarterly. Hold ruthless, data-driven reviews. No fluff, no stories, just numbers that tell the truth, or you cut support. If you want to supercharge portfolio growth, get ready to kill your biases. You love that founder? Good. But if their data stinks, pull back. It's harsh but necessary. Align capital with signals, not promises. Make data the law. Because if you don't, you're just another cheerleader throwing money at smoke. Next, set up a centralized data infrastructure that everyone taps into. One source of truth, so you stop wasting hours chasing conflicting reports. It has to be clean, accessible, usable across teams. Founders, investors, operators must all speak the same language. That's how you spot patterns early and catch risks before they explode. Build a culture where nobody celebrates surface wins anymore, only deep, repeatable growth. This is rare, and if you do it right, you crush the odds stacked against startups. And here's something no one talks about enough. Use data not just to measure growth, but to create it. Identify untapped customer segments, product features buried in usage logs, or pricing experiments that no one's tried because they looked risky on the surface. Use A/B tests aggressively and iterate faster than anyone expects. Let raw data reveal hidden opportunities, not just confirm what you hoped was true. Stop letting hope be your strategy. Hope kills portfolios, it kills deals, it kills you. Use data as your weapon, your truth, your North Star. Demand brutal honesty from your startups, cut what doesn't work mercilessly, and double down on what moves the needle. That's how venture really wins today. Nobody else will do this for you. This is your edge if you want your portfolio to explode. So go back into those meetings, those pitch calls, those spreadsheet marathons with this mindset. No fluff, just facts. Pressure everyone, your founders, analysts, partners, to get obsessed with the data that exposes reality. Because the difference between slow fade and rocket growth often hides in what you haven't yet dared to measure or admit. Get that right, and not only do you save time and money, you build the foundation for lasting success no one else is even close to seeing. This is not a suggestion. It's the call to not lose again, to end the frustration, to take control where others panic and guess. Data-driven insight isn't optional, it's survival. Invest in it like your future depends on it, because it absolutely does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and check the featured link to learn more.